Hi friends, it is a rainy day on the off-grid homestead with two of the dogs and Mr. Hilder. Look at this, Mr. Hilder. We are actually going to go looking for some deer this morning. This spot here off the grid, even though it's 20 acres, it is abutted up to a lot of public land. And see, here's my compost bucket, even though the deer are actually eating my compost. But I was coming home last night up the driveway and a monster buck like jumped out in front of me. Yeah, monster. And who do I call right away? I call Mr. Hilder because right now I can't hunt. You know, I can't hunt I can't pull a bow back. But if I could pull a bow back, I would be hunting. So I had to. No, I need to get some. Right on the porch there. But this is the thing. Who do you call? Who do you call when you want to get a buck? Call Mr. Hilder. So we are in hunting season right now, and this is what we do to put meat not just in our pantry, but Mr. Hilder loves to hunt. He respects the animal. He considers it a challenge. And when I saw this buck, I thought, you know what? This is a shooter. So, here we're gonna get going. So I'm having you friends come with us this morning on a little scouting mission. And this is kind of part of that off-grid lifestyle, hunting. And I know it's so controversial, but if you're not a supporter of hunting, it's okay. Don't watch the video. Well, we're not gonna be killing any animals right now. we're just looking and we're scouting. But Mr. Hilder actually he looks for animals 24/7. This is just part of who he is, and I go with him often to scout because I love being out in the woods, and today's kind of a rainy day today. So today's a good day to scout. And the reason being is because the rain helps wash away your scent. So it is whitetail season right now, and there was elk season not too long ago. You can still, I believe, hunt other critters like wolves and
who got one?
Coyotes. Yeah, Mr. Hilder got a wolf. Well, people aren't gonna like that. People aren't gonna like that if you got a wolf.
Yeah, because it's probably gonna come back in my afterlife or something
like
that.
I know. You can legally hunt wolves out here, and I know it is controversial, but it's legal. And he did.
It's only controversial in the minds of those who are confused. It's the only controversy. If you look at it from purely a management point of view, you would understand.
Yeah, and
if you don't, then obviously that's where the confusion comes in. It's called lack of education.
So Mr. Hilder is a strong advocate of hunting, doing it in a respectful way, managing of the land, and we understand that not everybody feels that way. But please, I always tell people when you come to my channel, it's not about arguing. It's not about arguing and trying to make your point known. You can make a point known, but
make your own channel then.
Yeah, you can make your own channel, I guess. I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
Yeah.
This is Starry's channel, so I'm just gonna shut up.
So there's a couple pencil rubs down there, and this is the thing I like when I go scouting with Mr. Hilder. He just knows how to look at the terrain of the land. He watches the direction of the wind. He's kind of like an animal himself, the way he thinks. It is pretty fascinating. So I do enjoy going out with him in the woods, and I do learn a lot. So it's pretty cool. So how he figures this out, he's been doing this since he was 12 years old. So he just, and then he tells me, walk like a cat. Walk like a cat. I gotta walk like a cat. Hilder's tools that he uses besides his skill as as a woodsman, is he uses cameras, and he's built a lot of these game cameras himself.
The deal with cameras is people are like, oh, why do you need the cameras? You can just look at the tracks and the deer poop and the sign, and that's true. That's the foundation of skills that you should have. But I'm usually after specific deer, and so I don't like wasting my time if the deer I'm after is not around. And so this helps me locate and see what's around. And I like to put them up high. This one has a flash on it.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And if you put them down here, when the deer walks by and it flashes, sometimes it startles the deer like there's a flashlight right next to him. But if the flash is overhead, it doesn't scare them. You know, there's all kinds of stuff going on up in the sky.
Right.
Things from above animals doesn't relate too much to danger.
Okay.
Things on their level is
Yeah.
where they get jittery and they don't like it. So when that flashes, it's not going to bother him.
Okay.
And, that's how I do it.
That's how Mr. Hilder does it. So there's a little hunting tip.
Yeah, and then the other thing too is, you know, obviously I touch the camera. People get all crazy with scent, and I do too. But when it comes to these cameras, touching them, you should wear gloves. But the little trick is to get it up higher, and the tendency for them to smell it is not as great. It's raining and it's wet out, and I don't have gloves on today. I've done this long enough. I know what I can get away with and what I can't get away with. So I don't worry about that too much right there. They're more apt to smell. Animals are very curious about plastic smells. Believe it or not, they can smell that plastic. And when you put your cameras down low,
Oh, yeah.
99% of the time, the bears are sort of starting to hibernate now, so they're not around. But the rest of the year, the bears will smell that plastic, and they come and they chew on your cameras.
Yeah, we've had
And I've
lots
had
of
them climb
pictures.
trees
Yeah,
and
yeah,
chew on
yeah.
the cameras. So you put it up high, and higher, the bear can still get that, obviously, but I'm talking scent in general, the deer. It's not going to really alarm him, and you should be all right.
Yeah, that's
So-
a good tip. So that's one of the things that Mr. Hilder does when he's out looking for deer.
And
And
it's good to do this kind of stuff when it's raining out, because it's
Yeah.
washing all your scent away.
this-
Rubber boots.
yes,
And
I got rubber boots on too. Look, Starry's got rubber boots on too.
and the main thing is, you know, people on the scent thing, if you're trying to hunt, you know, any deer, whether it's a doe, young deer, spike, whatever, they can smell good. My theory, I've been doing this for
Long time
40
since he was born.
If you touch stuff with your skin, that's not good. If you touch it like this, it's not human scent. And so I don't worry about it. When I'm going through the woods, wear long sleeve protective clothing, et cetera, et cetera. Don't let your hair touch branches. Don't let any skin or any human
Okay.
contact with the branches, or that's how the deer finds you. And then he knows you're around, especially a big old buck. That's the kind I'm after. Younger deer, it's not so much. You know, they're relatively easy to get. I mean, you don't have to be a hunting wizard to knock off deer that are 2.5 and younger. So, but we'll let you know what comes up on this camera. I expect this is a pretty good spot here. We expect to see something big.
We hope so. It'll be interesting. This is the fun part. So that was our little scouting mission for today, and we got a nice little opening here with actually a lot of good trails, and it's a nice little opening here.
Let's probably sit up in one of the trees over here.
Yeah, we'll sit up high. We like stand hunting. We don't use any blinds.
You gotta get up in the tree.
You got to get up in the tree, and that has to do with scent too.
Scent
So-
and movement.
Scent and movement. See,
If you got a gun,
scent
I
and
mean,
movement.
gun is easy. It's like we gotta be just within 100 yards, but we're bow hunting.
See, we're bow hunting.
And so we need the animal to get, between 20 and 30 yards preferably. And so we like to be up in a tree.
Mr. Hilder likes to be up in a tree. I like to be up in a tree too. So
Helps hide the shaking when a big monster comes by and you're
yeah,
doing
you
this.
get buck fever. Okay, we're gonna head out, but just thought we'd take you friends with us this morning on our little scout-a-thon. So got a rainy, drizzly day, but fun stuff off the grid during hunting season. And again, if you're gonna leave comments, if you don't like hunting, move on, friends. Just move on. This is just part of our lifestyle, and this is what we do off the grid here. Part of our self-sustainability. So just respect that. Okay. God bless.
Let me tell them about the big uns.